All right, we're back. We are back. Oh my goodness. All right.
Lindsay?
President Trump, this is now your third time.
This is the most divisive presidency
We're warming the
in
line
the
back
history of
up.
our
I had to
country.
restart.
There's
Sorry.
never been anything like it. They're destroying our country, and they come up with things like what she just said. Going back many, many years, when a lot of people, including Mayor Bloomberg, agreed with me on the Central Park Five, they admitted, they said, they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a
We're
person,
back,
killed
ladies
a
and
person
gentlemen. Sorry.
ultimately.
We had to restart.
And
We
if
got a
they pled guilty, then they
notification.
pled, we're not guilty. But this is a person that has to stretch back years, 40, 50 years ago, because there's nothing now. I built one of the greatest economies in the history of the world, and I'm going to build it again. It's going to be bigger, better, and stronger. But they're destroying our economy.
Good
They
morning,
have
I'm
no
back.
idea what a good economy is. Their oil policies, every single policy. And remember this, she is Biden. You know, she's trying to get away from Biden. I don't know the gentleman, she says. She is Biden. The worst inflation we've ever had.
Lies.
A horrible economy because inflation has made it so bad, and she can't get away with that.
Thank you. Your time is up,
I
Lindsay.
want to respond to that, though. I want to just respond briefly. Clearly, I am not Joe Biden, and I am certainly not Donald Trump. And what I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our
Bingo.
country. One who believes in what is possible, one who brings a sense of optimism
Thank you.
about what we can do instead of always disparaging the American people. I believe in what we can do to strengthen our small businesses, which is why I have a plan. Let's talk about our plans and let's compare the plans. I have a plan to give startup businesses $50,000 tax deduction.
Amen.
To pursue their ambitions, their innovation, their ideas, their hard work. I have a plan, $6,000
Amen.
for young families for the first year of your child's
Thank
life to help you in that most critical stage of your child's development. I have a plan.
No Trump for
that
president.
is about allowing people to be able to pursue what has been fleeting in terms of the American dream by offering a help with down payment of $25,000 down payment assistance for first-time home buyers. That's the kind of conversation, I believe, David, that people really want tonight.
Yep.
As opposed to a conversation that is constantly about belittling and name-calling.
Thank you.
Let's turn the page.
Vice President
and move
Harris.
Thank you, Kamala Harris. Now, we're gonna let's one last part because I got to get this on the record. For those of you, especially you Trump supporters that think Donald Trump won yesterday, I want you to listen to what Fox News was saying after the debate, all right? Because Fox News, they confirmed that Donald Trump he did not win. Listen up.
Vice President Harris was clearly well prepared, practiced on the offensive much of the night. Former President Trump did take a lot of the bait that she threw out.
Make no mistake about it, Trump had a bad night. He rose to the bait repeatedly when she baited him, something I'm sure his advisors had begged him not to do. And we heard so many of the old grievances that we'd long thought that Trump had learned were not winners politically.
Wow.
And there they all were, talking about how he didn't lose the election and all that. I mean, so my sense is that she came out of this in pretty good shape. But for tonight, at least, this was pretty much her night.
You're saying she had a good night.
I'm saying she certainly did.
This what has to be thought of by supporters of Donald Trump and people in that campaign as a disappointment. I got reaction from Republican friends. The two common things were train wreck and he needs this to end. She conveyed the calm. She conveyed a preparation. She was tenacious on Russia. She had clarity about the future of the country. He was a little too gloomy, I thought. And when asked, I saw around the table, I've never heard Donald Trump not be definitive about a set of plans. He said, I have concepts of a plan. Here we are, 56 days from an election. You've been president before. He's got to recover from this.
This was rough. This was pretty intense at times. She started off shaky. She regained her footing. You watch this thing, if you're a Democrat, you're like, oh, she did a great job. You're Republican, you look at this and you're like, that's Donald Trump. He had some moments where you were like, oh my God, where are we going with this?
But he missed more opportunities, and he took all the bait and none of the opportunities. She pivoted better.
Did Donald Trump miss a few opportunities? Absolutely.
Tonight, she won.
Boom! 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 All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the box and let's hear from those of you who are brave enough to get in the box and to tell the truth. Good morning, Ange. All right.
Whoa, wasn't expecting to go first.
Well,
good morning.
Good morning. Well, I was trying to get to you yesterday, but I guess you were thinking about me and
Yes, you were pressed for time. So I don't even know where to begin, but can I just say,
Thank you, Katie.
I don't know if you still have this, but that was a fatality.
That was? I don't have it. I need to get it back.
I used to love that one, but anyway.
Yes, I'll get it back.
So to me, it was like she won before it even started, walking over to shake his hand.
Wow.
And he looked terrified. He looked terrified of this little, I don't know if she's little next to him, next to his svelte 215-pound body.
Wow. Wow.
Small. But anyway, wow.
She went into his airspace and she made Rambo Trump, she made him shake her hand. Remember? Did that showed you, from what I'm hearing you, that showed you she was in control and that she was the dominant one?
Right from the beginning. Absolutely. Yeah. He was not going to do that. And she said, no, get over here. I'm commanding this stage. Get your butt over here. You're going to shake my hand. And did you notice, my daughter and I, he never looked at her. Not
what was that about?
Terrified. You don't look at somebody when you're scared. She kept trying. She was looking at, because I've done this too, so I'm not going to lie. I've looked at somebody like, come on, look at me. I dare you. You just messed up. Come on, look at me. Nope. And the other thing she did, she just set traps for him, and he walked right into them.
Wow.
Every single time.
Wow.
When she commented on his rallies and the size of them, it was over.
The small, yeah. Wow.
It was over. He lost his freaking mind. That was pretty much it. From there on out, I don't know who that person was that said she started off shaky that you just played there. That woman did not start off shaky.
Oh, that was Fox. That was Fox.
Oh, okay.
That was segment. Those were people from Fox trying to, make Donald Trump feel good about losing. But as you can tell, all of them came to the same conclusion, which is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Trump lost.
Oh my God. That, like I said, it was a fatality. Everything, and I think we knew this, everything was going to go back to immigration. And these are not my words, because they're illegal aliens.
Yeah.
Do any of you remember that he said illegal aliens are having gender reassignment surgery in prison?
He said that at which rally? He said that yesterday?
He said that last night.
Wow. It's so many lies. It was hard to keep up with all of them, but wow.
Well, my daughter and I caught, they were like, what on earth did he... let me just put up a picture real quick. You've probably already...
Lord have mercy.
Oh my God, Zeus. Oh my God. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. This is just my favorite look. Are you...
Oh, God. You know what that look means, right? That means I caught you. That means I got you, buddy. It's over.
Just the look said, oh my God. It said everything. It said, like, you're pathetic. You're weak. And when she called him weak, oh my Lord.
Did she strike a chord, so to speak?
Oh, I think so.
Wow.
I don't know. There were so many things. She addressed the issues. Somebody said that she didn't. She absolutely did. She was talking about child tax credits, the $25,000 for the first-time home buyers, price gouging, negotiating with Medicaid and Medicare, $2,000 a year cap for seniors on their medications.
Yeah.
We all know that there's the $35 cap on insulin.
Yeah.
But that's for the seniors. She wants that for everyone. She's
And
gonna
that
work
makes
for
sense.
everyone.
And that makes sense. Get the cost of medication down, ultimately for everyone. That's the goal here, right?
Right, absolutely. I mean, diabetes, I mean, you got kids with type 1. I know people that have to ration their insulin because they
Yeah.
cannot afford, and this, I'm not talking about the seniors anymore. So we need this for everybody. But I'm telling you, if you were playing a drinking game and every time he talked about illegal aliens and all these people crossing the border, you'd be under the table in the first 5 minutes. Did he
Yeah.
talk about anything else?
Nope. He didn't talk about anything else. He was on the defense all during that throughout the performance, from what I recall, right? And like she said, it was just a bunch of lies. All right. At one point, she confused him with Joe Biden. I said, "What is wrong?" She had to actually tell him, "I'm not Joe Biden. I'm Kamala Harris. I shook your hand."
Oh my God. Sorry, I have a cold. But the last thing I'll say is, I don't know if you heard him this morning. He addressed again, well, not again, but childcare costs, right?
Oh, he did on
But
Fox
on
News.
Fox, yes, I briefly listened to him. I can't take
No,
it
you
for
got
too
you
long.
got to go and listen to him. All right,
You
because
do.
what did he say about the child care? If you don't mind.
You have to listen because you got to be on defense too.
Okay.
People
Okay.
give me a whole bunch of crap sometimes about going over to Truth Social. No, you got to know what he's up to. You got to know what he's up to so you know you can be ready. But this morning, as you know, the other day he just said child care is child care. That's what he said the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But this morning he was talking about how his beautiful daughter Ivanka and Marco Rubio have addressed this. And they were like, okay, how have they addressed this? And he's like, well, they've talked about it. It's important.
No one
Yeah,
believes him.
yeah, it's important, you fool.
Yeah.
Of course it's important. As a young mother back when I was in my early 20s,
Right.
the way I got back to work, Zeus, was
How?
help with childcare costs. I couldn't afford, if I didn't have help with that for the first 6 months when I went back to work,
Right.
I would not have been able to work. And you know what they would have complained about?
What's
that I was,
that?
and these are their words, not mine. Oh, just some welfare queen sitting at home with her kids. You know how they talk.
I do. They want you to be dependent on them. That's what that means, right? When they call you those names, but then they secretly they're jealous of you. And
They're
that's typical of these MAGA men, right? They're jealous of the women at
MAGA
all
men.
levels. Yeah.
MAGA men, and that's what gets me is they don't understand. Like they want to say that to us, but I left a DV situation with 3 little kids at 24 years old, and I wanted to work. I wanted to, and
That's
without
right.
that help, I would not have been able to. And within 6 months, I was on my feet. So we need to stop judging these programs. Nobody's proud to be on anything like that. It's a hand up, not a hand out. You
Exactly.
dang Trump supporters, you dang Christians that are constantly judging us on that.
Amen. Tell them. Tell them, Ange. Get
One,
them. Let them know they are in a cult and
they
they're
are.
disgusting, they're disturbed, and they are divisive. We're talking about MAGA. Seriously.
Yes, they told me this morning that I'm evil because I'm not Christian. Like I know I'm a far better, and I said some curse words this morning in my own live. I don't
That's
know if you
I
heard me.
understand. I
Okay.
understand.
So
It
I'm
happens.
evil and going to hell, they told me, because I said a curse word. Dude, please. I know what you are. I know what you do. Anyway, I'm done. Everybody else is. There's just so much. Everybody can cover something.
All right. All right. Well,
Last
listen,
night was
Ange.
great. She crushed.
So
Totally crushed
your
it.
conclusion is, before we go, because I'm trying to keep tab, you
Yes.
believe Kamala Harris won.
Oh, absolutely. He needs
Okay,
to
all
go
right.
home.
So I believe Kamala Harris won. You believe Kamala Harris won. Let's see who the next person. Let's see if we can get someone up here that actually believes Donald Trump won. All right. I would love to hear how they've been
Oh,
brainwashed.
I can't wait. Well, now they're just saying it was 3-on-1 that the moderator.
Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
No.
Referee.
No.
Yeah. If that's what their excuse is, 3-on-1 or the little
Yep.
ear thing. You heard about the earring
We-
thing, right? Yeah. Those we won't allow that. That's called a technical foul, and we won't allow that to be used.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we won't allow those things to work, because then we could go back and say Joe Biden won the last debate, right? You know how this game goes. Stop it, MAGA. Don't make excuses. Take the L.
That was
All right.
an L. She won. She crushed it. It was perfect for her. So Trump, step aside. Ivanka, come get your dad. Come get your crazy uncle. Just come get him. He's done. Put him in the nursing home. You know, this is elder abuse. Zeus, we've talked
It is.
about this. So
It is.
anyway, let
All
somebody
right.
else come up. Thanks for
All
having
right.
me.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful Inch. No lies detected. Put a one in the chat. All right. So everyone that so far has spoken, all right, and it's only two of us so far. We've all concluded, and then actually a lot of the people in the audience concluded Donald Trump lost, Kamala won. Let's put a one in the chat if you believe Donald Trump won that debate yesterday. Put a one in the chat, all right? All right? I want to see, because I want to ping pong. You know, I want to go from somebody in their right mind to somebody who's not necessarily in their right mind and confused. Put a one in the chat if you're a Trump supporter and you love MAGA and you believe Donald Trump won yesterday. Let me see. Who do we got? I see some ones. All right, all righty then. Elena Gonzalez, come on in the box. Come on in the box, Elena. Let's come on in the box, Elena. Elena, if you don't mind, we don't got all morning. I got to get out of here and take care of other affairs in the kingdom. All right. So when I invite you, just come in the box. All right. And speak the truth that you know. All right. Because we don't got all morning. All right. But you can't use the earpiece and the 3-on-1 excuse. All right. I invited the next panelist. All right. All right. Lucky Lady, how about you? Vegas Dave, one of you got to be. Come on now. If you all won, why are you so afraid to get in the box? It doesn't make sense. How come winners are afraid to say they won? Lucky Lady, good morning. You're a Trump supporter?
Good morning. Yes, I am.
All righty then. So
I'm not a fan. I am going to be honest. I am not a fan. I don't believe he's 100% like a presidential person. But I do believe he's honest. I believe he's a lot more honest than Kamala.
But you, sure. Okay, so the score right now it's 2-0. All right, you're the third guest. We watched the debate yesterday. You did?
I did.
Okay. Who would you say won and why?
I'm gonna say Trump won because he held his composure. He could have roasted her. Her. And he didn't. He was well composed. I don't know why. Because it's not normal for Trump to be so nice.
Wait a second.
Well behaved.
Wait. Now, when you say well composed, were you not aware of the part where he was talking about the cats and the dogs?
It's a fact. I've seen.
No. That was debunked live. It was debunked. So I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm gonna have to do? You got that wrong. You don't get any points for that. You didn't get that. You didn't get that right. No. You can't.
Narrative.
Even Fox News said it, Lucky Lady.
Fox News lies. We all know that. What? No one on that stage, no one there wanted Trump to win. They don't like Trump. We know that. But are people eating cats and dogs? Yes. Yes, we've seen the videos. We've heard it.
No. I got to stop you right there, ladies and gentlemen. Even they debunked it on air yesterday, and they said no, it is not true. And Donald Trump tried to lie and say, "Well, I saw it on TV." That's not credible. And the person they're linking to that, they got it in the wrong city, from what I understand. This is misinformation and disinformation, Lucky Lady. So I can't give you.
Was that debunked? No, she didn't answer any of the questions. She didn't answer, as always. She doesn't answer.
She answered all of the questions.
Like what? What happened to the children? Let's hear it.
What children are you talking about?
Children, all the trafficking. What's going on with children?
No. That I don't recall. So was that on the debate yesterday?
No.
Okay.
Did he answer any questions?
Okay. So you want to leave the debate and talk about all your other conspiracies? Well, you know what I like to say about you and those conspiracies. You got to be willing to get out of the cult and see the truth, right? Like for instance, if you don't think Donald Trump lies, can I ask you to? Yeah, do you? Yeah, because what if I gave you evidence that proves actually it's Donald Trump that's the liar and not Kamala Harris?
Go right ahead. I'm for it.
Do you have a secondary device next to you?
I do.
Okay, could you go look up 30,000 lies by Donald Trump real quick and tell me what comes up in your search engine?
Okay, I'll look at it. Let's do it right now. 30,000 lies. And I have my coworker helping me out here.
Oh, tell your coworker I said hello, all right?
Says
You know, normally, you want to turn the camera on too? You can turn your camera on and show
we're
it.
at work.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it makes the show pop a little better when you turn your camera on, all right? Because, we want to make sure we see each other.
I agree, but
And what part of the country are you calling in
New
from?
York.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yes, we're in
Lord have mercy. You ought to
are.
be you're in a lot of trouble for doing this in New York now. Come on
it.
now.
I understand, but we're
What
not
kind of
voting for
work
Trump.
what kind of
We
work
also
do
don't
you
like
do?
Kamala, so
What kind of work, what industry are you in?
I'm in the medical field.
Okay, and so you serve. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing this for over 10 years.
So you were doing a lot of work for the community and for the people during the pandemic.
This is absolutely true.
And wouldn't you
Entire
agree?
pandemic, I worked.
Did you get the jabby jab?
I did not.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I'm just wondering. Did you see people lose their life as a result of that virus?
Yes, I am one of those people that had to leave my job because I would not get the jab.
No, but he's
No,
saying
but
Yeah, death. A few
Those that
people
took
from my
the
nursing
injection.
homes, patients from the nursing homes. Yes, we got lots of calls.
so it was real. It was real, huh?
For the most part, personally, I don't know anyone in my family that got the jab, and
No. But the virus, it was real, right?
something was real. Something was real. I don't know what that was, but it was real. Something was definitely happening.
Would you say that Trump mismanaging it was an issue?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So why would you want him to be in the White House again, knowing that if another crisis would
Absolutely
unfold,
not.
do you think he would do? Do you think he would do a good job managing a crisis like that again, knowing he lied about what was going
This time
on?
around, yes.
Why? What makes it different this time around? He's a lot
the
worse.
first time people were lying about.
Okay. Speaking of lying, did you find the results in the Google search engine or what?
Tallies of lies. Analysts say Trump told 30,000 mistruths. That's 21 a day during his presidency.
Yeah,
What do you think about? What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, well, how about have they did anything?
You can't use Biden or Harris. You can't use Biden or Harris in your answer.
It goes both ways.
You can't use Biden or Harris in your answer. I didn't let you know that ahead of time, but when I do this, I tell people no Biden, no Harris, just answer that question. Now that it's clear Donald Trump is the liar, are you willing to get out of the cult?
No,
I believe everyone in politics lies.
Everyone.
I don't believe any. So this is why I'm in between. I don't like Kamala, and I'm not.
Wait, but do you understand that if you don't have a problem with him lying, then you can never use Kamala lying as a reason to not support her?
It's not.
I have a lot of problems with Trump.
Yeah,
but
with his
when
lies.
But all I'm saying though, lucky lady, is you can't use her lying as a reason against her. So no, okay.
It's not a matter of lying. It's a matter of what are they doing for this country. That's the problem. And she's not doing anything for this country. She's been in that office 3.5 years, and she's done nothing. We've got people coming over the border, burning, killing. What have she done with that?
Okay.
So it's not the lie.
Are you aware of the Inflation Reduction Act?
Yeah.
Are you aware of the infrastructure package? Wait. Are you aware of the Chips and Science Act?
Yes.
Or the PACT Act?
Yes.
You can sit there and say she hasn't done nothing, but it's a flat out lie when you see all the legislation that has been passed under one term after Donald Trump mismanaged the pandemic. That's pretty darn impressive considering the fact that Donald Trump bragged about Infrastructure Week during his entire presidency and he never passed it. So maybe you don't like the policies, that's one thing, but you can't tell people that are doing their job just because you don't like the work they did that they shouldn't get paid. That's not how this works.
I understand completely.
Okay, so let's just say you disagree with her policies, but you can't say she hasn't done a thing. And in terms of the border, you and I both know why the border thing didn't get passed. It's because
enlighten me, please.
Enlighten us.
Because Trump didn't want it to pass, and he said blame it on him. Remember?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, listen up real quick. I didn't want to do this, but listen up. All right. Let's see if you remember Trump saying this. All right.
There is zero chance I will support this horrible open borders betrayal of America. It's not going to happen. I noticed that, and I'll fight it all the way. I noticed a lot of the senators A lot of the senators are trying to say respectfully they're blaming it on me. I said, that's okay, please blame it on me, please, because they were getting ready to pass a very bad bill. And I'll tell you what, a bad bill is, I'd rather have no bill than a bad bill. A bad bill you can't have, and that's what was happening in the House. As you know, the Speaker.
So
a bad bill.
Okay, so in other words, your door is unlocked at night, and what Donald Trump says is, leave it unlocked because I don't like the way you're going to lock it. So just leave it unlocked. You need to lock that door right now.
Okay, so let's get into it.
You need to lock the door right now, right? So he doesn't want it unlocked. He doesn't want you to lock it because...
What's the purpose of locking it? Someone's going to break it down.
Because don't you want the border secured? Don't you want this to stop right now? Why leave it open?
Exactly. Why is it open? Who opened
Because he wants to campaign on it. He wants you all to think of it as an issue, and then he wants to use that.
It is an
issue.
issue.
So, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fix it.
Paycheck to paycheck, and I am suffering. Let me tell you, under the Biden administration, I can't afford gas. I can't afford groceries. Like I said, I've been in the medical field for 10 years, and let me tell you, I can't afford my rent. I can't afford anything.
Okay. So let's talk about the rent. Have you had that rent? How long have you been there?
I've been there for 3 years.
Okay.
I lost my house.
So okay, but remember, all of this started when?
When the Biden administration came.
No. When did the national lockdown start? Remember that? Yeah. Remember?
The entire time, so I have no idea when the national lockdown. I was working the
Trump's administration, but that had nothing to do when Biden came in. He could have stopped a lot of it, and he didn't. No.
Trump lied to you about the dangers of the pandemic. He shut the country down, and when he shut the country down, businesses, some of them, they disappeared. People were at home. Do you remember people having to work at home with their kids trying to go to school? That all.
I'm very aware what happened during.
Okay, but you just said you didn't know.
I don't know about the lockdown because I wasn't allowed to be locked down. I was an essential worker. I had to come to work every single day.
But that started under Trump, not Biden and Kamala Harris. I just need you to admit that.
I wasn't locked down.
It did end with Trump.
No, it did not.
It did. It ended with Trump.
No, okay. So when did the whole vaccine requirement happen? Under Trump
it came under all during Trump.
At one point, he was for the vaccine. He was telling you to go get jabbed.
Wait. But you said you didn't get vaccinated, right? And who was president when you didn't get vaccinated?
President Trump.
What year did you start working? Let's start here. What year did you start?
My first job? My first.
Where you're at now?
Oh, I started here in 2015.
No, you just said 3 years ago.
Yeah. That's when the jobs started coming out. I started working here way before that. My employer did not want me to work for him because I would not.
What was the 3 year? What was the 3 years ago reference about then? I'm a little confused. I mean, I would hope you're being honest with us.
Listen.
Because now I would have to say those 30,000 lies that Trump told. You seem to have picked up. You've picked up on that habit, lady.
It's like you're not understanding me. I did not get the jab, and I lost my job. I also lost my house. Once
when?
That was 2 years ago.
2 or 3?
2 or 3. I don't know, and I don't care because I didn't get jabbed. I don't care about that.
Okay, but for the sake of this conversation, lady, lucky lady, let me tell you what's happening up here, and then I'm going to have to move on to another guest. But before you go, could you promise me that you will actually do some more research and stay away from Donald Trump and his lies? Because everything that you and I have just talked about, I've been able to push back on it. The 30,000 lies, to me, that should be a red flag. You wouldn't, honestly, Lady Luck, you wouldn't date a guy. I don't know if you date a guy or not.
But before we started this, I do not like Donald Trump. I do not believe.
Okay, would you date someone? Would you date someone? Would you date a person that's?
I choose the beer. I'm not dating nobody because these men, I don't know if they're men, women. I don't know what they are. Don't look at me like that. You know what I'm talking about.
You choose a bear, but you're voting for Trump?
Well, I choose Trump because Kamala is a liar. She has been in office and she has done absolutely
Lord,
nothing.
ma'am.
Personally, but
Ma'am.
I will be honest. When Trump was in power, I did not.
Okay. You want to talk about bears and stuff? Can I ask you a serious question? Can I? Okay,
And then I'll
sure.
leave.
No. I don't want you to leave. I
During
got.
Trump's presidency,
Uh-huh.
I managed a lot more.
You know why?
Safer for me as a woman.
What year were you doing good in Trump's presidency? Which year? He had 4 years in office. Which of those years?
Like 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. I want to say 13. You asked me what I did yesterday. I watched the debate, and that was about it. I had to study.
Lord have mercy. I asked you which of the 4 years Trump was in office, and you said 2011 and 2012.
Whatever year he wasn't, Kamala wasn't around, Biden wasn't around. I was doing okay. That is my honest opinion. I was able to manage. I was able to live. I was able to go to the grocery. I was able to put gas. 1 second. Under the Biden administration, I can't do anything. I can't go out because I'm scared for my life.
Do you know what? Do you know what you just did? And the audience is trying to tell you. The audience is, ma'am, the audience is trying to help you understand something. The years you gave us that you were doing well, the president was Barack Hussein Obama.
Okay. 13,
You want to try?
14, I don't care. As I knew President Trump was in power, I was okay. That's on. Honestly, during Obama years, I was still suffering too. I was still going through college, and it was tough for me. It was tough, especially with that medical thing. I didn't have medical insurance, so I had
But Obama gave you Obamacare. Now you got it.
Obamacare.
No.
Negative.
No.
So okay, ma'am,
I had to pay
ma'am, I'm gonna and this is going
During the
to.
Trump administration, I was doing a lot better. This administration, it's difficult. And I don't like what they're doing. I don't like the fact that Biden and his whole family out there are just frauds, and they have nothing has happened to them.
Can I move on? Can I move on because I got to do you like they did Trump during the debate last night?
Yeah.
All right, we got to move on. We got a lot of things to cover. But I want you to know you're lying. Wait a second now, Lady Luck. I got one more thing. All right, because you brought up the bear thing. I got one more item that I would love to get your insight about. All right, and this is about Donald Trump. Yeah.
Get raped.
Yeah. Okay. And now hold on to that, and I'm going to play this for you, and I just want your honest opinion. All right.
If Ivanka were my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
What's your honest opinion about that statement?
It's disgusting.
That's Trump, the man.
What else has Trump said? Trump has.
What's the favorite thing you have in common?
Hold on, listen. You asked me what else he said. Let's listen up.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Now, how is that presidential? Did you not hear when I said I do not like Trump, but I also do not like Kamala? I do not believe Trump is 100% presidential, but I trust him.
But you know why I did that? You know why I did that, man? Because you said you would rather date a bear than a man, and then you brought up grape and stuff like that, right? Well, here we have a man that's doing the exact same things you say. That's what I don't like about men. That's why I'm going for the bear. You're conflicted.
What? Why are you taking everything on? Listen, the fact is your narrative is Kamala, and anything I say is not gonna. You don't care about what I have to say. How I feel.
Okay. I guess you don't see it. I guess you don't see it.
Better under the Trump administration.
You don't see certain things either.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. Ma'am.
The people of America.
Ma'am, we're gonna have to,
Okay.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna have to bid you a good rest of your morning. All right, I would like to thank you, but I'm gonna say you're possessed with the MAGA demon. All right, so I'm gonna take care of business. All right, lucky lady, I gotta take care of business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to do it. I'll do it. Lucky lady, this is the part of the show you need to really pay attention to. All right, because I do this for a living. This is what I'm really good at. Unfortunately, you're in the cult. You're not thinking for yourself. You're confused. You don't know which administration you were really doing good in because I don't even think you know what administration is currently running the country right now. You're all over the place And the reason you're all over the place is because you're possessed with the MAGA demon. All right. Now I know that stings for me to say that, but listen up. The MAGA demon has got you out here spiraling, and you need to stop it. Get rid of the MAGA demon ASAP. Stop listening to Donald Trump. All right. Now, I'm going to help you get rid of the MAGA demon, because what I'm going to do, I think you might be a nice person, and maybe your friend's a really nice person. But when you're possessed with the MAGA demon, you're not so nice. So I'm going to turn up the temperature on the lake of fire. Let's turn it up, ladies and gentlemen. Extra hot. Do we need to make it extra hot for Lucky Lady and her friend? Absolutely. And what we're going to do is we're going to toss them into the lake of fire, all right? Because they're possessed with the MAGA demon, and they're on their way straight to the pits of hell with gasoline draws on, because all they do is repeat Donald Trump's lies, and they're not paying attention to the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in throwing them into the lake of fire by giving them a huge round of, you guessed it, booze and shame. Hi, Lucky Lady. Silence, you MAGA demon. Silence, you MAGA demons. All right, so the score is still that she gets an L, so it's really 3-up. All right, she failed to produce any evidence that Donald Trump won that debate yesterday. So we're gonna move on to our next panelists. Who do we got today, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna go ping pong. You know how we do it. All right, who do we have right now? Good morning, Takesha. How are you?
Hey Zeus, how are you?
I'm all right. Sorry for subjecting you all to that previous guest. All right, but we had to deal with it. All right.
Hold on for 1 second, Zeus. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had to get my dog because I saw somebody coming down the street with a fork and a knife. So I had to put my dog in the house because I didn't want to be trying to eat them.
Okay.
They out here eating dogs and stuff. Also, hold on 1 more second. Okay, because I was getting the baby ready to take back to the hospital because it's just too ugly to live. So I asked the doctor to execute it. So 1 o'clock. I've already had the baby, but I'm gonna ask the doctor, can they execute it?
Lord have mercy.
Said, that we doing it's legal. So it looks too much like the dad is Zeus. They got to go. So I'm gonna ask them, can they execute it? And I'm gonna try again.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Zeus. When I tell you, I went to bed smiling like a man had rolled me all night. I was so excited after this debate, Zeus. I felt like I got on the scale.
Oh.
And I was down an extra 100 pounds. Zeus.
Oh, really?
This
really?
was wonderful. When I tell you, you can tell when a man is intimidated by a woman when he won't even look her way. Donald Trump was looking straight ahead like he was at a traffic stop trying to survive this. Listen.
Zeus, he was.
Zeus.
Talk to him.
It was a beautiful thing. You hear me? He had that same suit and tie on, and he was standing up there looking like he was in fear. He wasn't even orange last night. He was white. Because he was scared than he was fearful, more fearful than a ghost. Yeah, like when that woman walked out. Listen, he started that argument about her being black or Indian. But when he was in the same room with the person he talked about, guess what he said?
What'd he say?
She can be whatever she wants.
Oh, you're darn right.
He was so scared. They round here spreading that foolishness, he said, and he turned and backtracked on them last night. Yeah. They ain't learned yet. Donald Trump ain't steady, y'all. He got y'all out here looking like some straight fools, repeating these talking points. And then when the person he talking about in his face, he do a whole backtrack. He turned his back faster than a man trying to get it from his woman at night. Ain't that Zeus I enjoy?
Hey, what about when Kamala let him know that she was strapped? You saw that part?
She said, me and
Tim
Waltz are gun owners.
Bang bang! Bang bang on you! Ooh.
And basically what she did, she goaded him. Look, she wheeled him in like a fish at a pond.
Oh, right come on in. Yeah.
Bring him and wheeled him in.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yes.
I loved every moment.
So you believe she won?
Let me tell you something. Zeus.
Talk to him.
We know she won. She knows she won. ABC knows she won. Fox knows she won. CNN knows she won. Trump knows she won. Everybody knows she won. Instead of going home, he went to the spin room. So he could spin some lies like Rapunzel on a weaving station. Zeus.
Cook him.
Zeus.
Yes.
He probably cried all night long. When he got up this morning, his bed was a water bed from him peeing and crying all night long. I loved it. I loved it, Zeus.
Wow.
I loved it. He
I
looked
did
more
too.
like a raccoon last night than he ever had. Eyes white, skin pale orange.
Wow.
That hair done got a little thicker. He done added about 32 more pieces up
Wow.
there. Listen, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Wow. You know, the previous guest, Lucky Lady, she said that it was actually Trump that won last night.
Let me tell you something about Lucky Lady, because she ain't so lucky. Zeus, when you can't even tell us that Barack Obama was really the reason you would succeed and you trying to get at time, you don't even know when Donald Trump was the president. You say you can't even afford your stuff. Baby, if you can't, you must be out there sweeping the sidewalk in front of the medical building for free. Because you should be able to buy if you're in the medical profession. People be lying, Zeus.
Yeah,
People
they do.
Be lying, Zeus.
Wow.
That lady said she don't want to vote for Kamala because Kamala lied, and then admitted that Trump told 30 lies. What sense do that make, Zeus? She made no sense the whole time she was in the box, and I was saying to myself, Zeus, please just drop her like a bad habit. But you kept her up there, you know?
Yeah.
You want. But she played too much, Zeus.
Yeah, tell him.
She needed to be dropped like a bad habit, Zeus.
Lucky Lady, are you hearing what the viewers are saying?
Ain't nothing lucky about that, Zeus.
Nothing. Wow. Well, listen, Takesha, you're spot on this morning, and as always, it's a pleasure to hear from you. All right.
I sure appreciate it, Zeus.
Thank you so much.
To come up, Zeus, but I got to put my dog up and take this baby back to the hospital about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
The execution gonna take place at 1.
Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. All right, because that's actually a crime.
Right. You know, and then another thing, Zeus,
What's
I gotta
that?
go by the prison because I got somebody in there that's having a transition. Around 3, because that's what they doing. They doing transition and surgery in jail. Yeah.
Never heard anything like this in my life.
I got a busy day, Zeus.
All right, well, listen, try to have a normal day if possible, all right? But you got a lot going on over there, and stay safe, all right? Seriously, because it's wild where you're at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful Takesha. No lies detected. All right. Any Trump supporters want to get in the box real quick? We're ping-ponging. I don't got all morning to do this, all right? Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Trump supporter, all right? And you believe Donald Trump won the debate. Please make sure you come up and bring the facts on why you believe it. No, you're not allowed to use Kamala Harris or Joe Biden in your answer or your explanation. And you got to tell the truth, all right? Oh, my goodness. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Donald Trump won that debate yesterday, all right? Seriously, we don't got all morning, sneaky fingers. I see you. No. Okay, I see someone that wrote Trump won. All right, let's see. What do you call yourself? I see someone that wrote Trump won. Hurry up, get in the box. We don't got all morning. We do not have all morning. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it going. All right. I guess that person didn't want to accept. Nutty Professor. What do you got this morning, ladies and Nutty Professor? Hopefully you... What is that?
So, Zeus, we found the culprit who's been eating all the animals and all the pets.
And Alf?
He's been captured. Zeus. So, down with the pet eater. So.
Now, this is the truth? This is the real story. Okay. All right. I'm getting more content. Ladies and gentlemen, this is breaking news.
This is breaking news, Zeus. So now you can let your pets out in the yard again.
You hear that, Takesha? There's an echo. What's
You
this
can elect.
echo? Do you hear the echo?
I don't hear it, but I'll make it quick.
Okay.
So did you notice when the vice president was talking to Donald Trump, and she took a long pause, as if she had to think about what she was about to say next. Did you feel that? So
that was her on the earpiece.
She,
was that the earpiece?
yeah. That was last night. That's when she decided to be black again. Because did you see all the looks that she gave Donald Trump? I was having PTSD because I thought my mama was on TV.
What?
I thought my mama was on TV. Did you see? She decided to be black during the debate. And did you see the looks that she gave Donald Trump? And then she said, this man, and she paused. It seemed like it was like 15 seconds. And then she said, the former president. Do you remember
I
that
do.
moment?
Yeah. Did she want to say something very strong?
Yeah, yes. And his ego was already so fragile. She had already bruised his ego. And so she was like, I know we're not on the main account, but I agree with Ange. At that moment, Zeus, all I heard was fatality. From that
she was
cooking. From that moment, he was this little pea-brained little boy in a diaper, and he could not he could not do anything, Zeus, because she gave him the black mama's look. But yet y'all want to say that she's not a black woman. Yeah, if she's not a black woman, we are claiming her as a black woman. If she's not, we're claiming her because she has all the tendencies of a black mother.
She sure does.
So therefore, she's our black mother. She's our black sister. She's our black auntie. So in other words, MAGA, she has all of the invites to the cookout that you do not have. She has the privilege of extending an invite to the cookout because she's one of us. And I'm voting for her because she is a strong leader that happens to be a woman, that happens to be black, that happens to be Indian. She is the best person for the job. And one more thing before I get going to Lucky Lady, who the lady that was in, ma'am, you are a woman of color. Donald Trump wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire. He only wants to use you for your vote. You're gatekeeping for a club that he's never going to allow you into because guess why? You're not his type. He wouldn't even SA you because you're not his type. So that's a great thing that he wouldn't SA you because no one should SA anyone. But this is Donald Trump's language, ma'am. And the fact that you say, I'm not a fan, but I'm going to vote for him, you are just like him, the devil reincarnate. Because if you can sit here and say, I'm not a fan, and he lies, but all politicians lie, so it's okay that he's a lie, but he's a Christian, you are full of cockeye. Zeus, I miss you, my brother. Thank you for letting me up. Have a great day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up to my brother, Nutty Professor No Lies Detective. See, this is a show of force. Again, so the score is what? 4-0. All right, Lucky Lady, what you did, you were disqualified. Flagrant foul on the play. All right. Everyone that came in the box has confessed. Kamala Harris won the debate. Are there any Trump supporters? Put a 1 in the chat out there that believe Donald Trump really won. Please come up in the box real quick. We don't got all morning. We just need you for maybe 10 seconds, all right? Really, I don't want to hear anything else you got to say after that. All right? Okay, Vegas Dave. All right, come on up here real quickly, all right? Let's get into it. Why do you think Donald Trump won that debate yesterday?
Good morning, Zeus. How are you doing today?
I am all right. You're a Trump supporter, correct?
I am.
Okay, great. Let's get into it. Why do you and no, don't use Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, please. No conspiracy theories,
I have
please.
to, but I'm going to say some good things about Harris. No, I promise. So, I think Harris did 100% better than what I expected her to do last night. And I think that they both looked weak at certain points. I think Kamala looked stronger at other points. But I think with Kamala not answering the first question of the night really hurt her. I think Donald Trump not answering about Medicaid and only having a concept made him look like an absolute fool. I think that Kamala was very scripted throughout the night, and with Trump getting the last word on every single thing, made Kamala look a little weak. I think Kamala looked a little weak when it came to foreign affairs. I think Trump did a better job than her. I think Trump looked a lot more crazy than she did. She was definitely more compassionate and kind of hit home to more Americans. But the bottom line is, who got more voters last night? I mean, that's the who won the debate argument, correct? And honestly, I don't think either one won. I think that if you're voting Democrat, you're still voting Democrat. If you're voting Republican, you're still voting Republican. I think.
Did you see the Insta poll yesterday? The same one that said Joe Biden lost the last time Donald Trump debated with him in June. That poll, it was the inverse this time.
Yeah.
A lot more independents gravitated towards Kamala after that debate because, to your point, she performed way above what they expected. So going in, who had more to lose and more to gain?
I think going forward, she needs to hammer home more of what she's trying to do. Trump needs to hammer home more about Medicaid because he looked like an idiot.
You know what? You're a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I am.
For you to actually come on this app and say Trump looked like an idiot, Kamala won. You got to admit you would have never ever said that.
Do you want to know why I think Kamala
prior to this
lost?
But can I just ask you this? Prior to the debate, had you ever said those words?
Oh yeah, I say it all the time.
Trump is an idiot?
Oh yeah.
I don't have any evidence, but I don't have any evidence to say you haven't. But
yeah, so I think that Harris might have lost because she's now asking for a second debate, and I don't know if it's because she thought that Trump did so bad and she can just keep hammering it home. But I don't think
that's the reason you think she lost is because of the second debate. What about the Taylor Swift endorsement that came right after?
Oh my gosh, we don't need to talk about Taylor Swift.
No. But listen, it confirms the momentum and the shift. Okay, and this and that's why. Yeah.
Come on, dude. It's Taylor Swift.
It's Taylor Swift. That's you could say it's just Don Jr. You don't say that about Taylor Swift. This woman has a huge following. Her endorsement means a lot. And to sneeze at it, if Donald Trump got that endorsement yesterday, you would be saying, "Wow." It's such an issue. He had to use AI to try to make it look like it's a huge deal, Vegas Dave.
Taylor Swift probably made a big mistake by backing Harris just because there's a lot of money on the Republican side that also goes for concerts, and there's going to be people that are not going anymore.
So Vegas Dave, this is why I'm going to say you didn't get any points.
I'm not asking for points. I'm not asking.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to find is someone that can actually articulate very clearly why Donald Trump won. Your explanations.
She dropped the ball in the very first question.
They were.
Question, she dropped the ball. And that was the most important question.
Okay. How long was the debate? How long was the debate?
Well, you can't 90 minutes.
Okay. So
40 minutes.
And I don't believe I don't agree with you. She dropped the ball, but I believe you're entitled. You're entitled to your opinion.
Of Republicans, I was better.
That's not the number one complaint. That's not the number one complaint. You know what the number one complaint is? It's 3 versus 1. The number one complaint is she had an earpiece in her ear. It's not that she dropped the ball. And by the way, and then by the way, I played a segment earlier. Even people on Fox News came back and said, yeah, there were these moments, but Kamala won. So, again, nice try, but it's not going to work. So the score is still, actually, it's 5-0 now. All right, I really do believe you gave Kamala Harris a point, but the MAGA demon inside of you, it's not allowing you to just be 100 up here. I need you to be real 100 up here and ask yourself, who looked most presidential yesterday? And so far, you've already acknowledged Donald Trump looked ridiculous on multiple occasions. Yeah, he may have gotten the last word, but he was spiraling. He did not look presidential yesterday. And when Kamala told him Putin would eat you for lunch, game over, bro. Game over.
No, I don't think anyone believes that. No one believes that. Everyone with foreign affairs still believe that Trump's the guy with foreign affairs. Everyone still believes that. I want to believe that.
The base, Donald Trump's base, believes that. I agree.
When he said that you were met with Zelensky 3 days before the war started.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Kamala, no, she said she met with.
No.
She met with Putin. She met with Zelensky.
No. It was a lie.
Zelensky.
Oh, she met with Zelensky. Yes.
Yeah.
But what does that mean?
The visual of that is you didn't stop that war.
Oh.
You didn't stop that war.
Okay. And that's why I say that's his base. And what you all believe, I get it.
Yeah.
Everything you all believe goes right into that can of 30,000 lies that you've been told. And honestly, Vegas Dave, I feel sorry for you. Because if you've been lied to 30,000 times, you would have a very difficult time understanding true things that are true.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
What, your ex-wife lied to you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. You know why?
Come on, dude.
No, because sometimes people have a hard time. Well, you brought her up. I'm trying to give you some real honest feedback, Dave. Dave.
Trump's gonna say no.
Dave, let me give you some honest feedback.
Like a Fox or whatever.
Okay.
Harris can't answer questions that are not scripted.
Dave, you can't. I'm gonna talk to you. I gotta talk to you like the previous guest. You can't tell me you have a problem with people lying when you know Donald Trump is a liar. Do you understand? These are universal laws at work. So do better, Dave. If you really have a problem with people lying, then you can't support people that lie. Because listen, I don't know you, right? But if I were to know you, if I were to really hang out and really get to talk to you, I would always be like, well, Dave is okay with people lying because he supports Trump. And I would be more inclined to lie to you and not think it's a big deal. I want you to understand that's the standard you're setting for yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Was your lie detector going off with Kamala Harris last night at all?
She may have misstated some things here and there, but not like it was with Donald Trump. All right, now I got to move it on, Vegas, Dave, because
there's some scripted things that were lies about the Charlotte, about
no, Dave, I got to move it on because you're possessed with the MAGA demon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dave is still up here, possessed with the MAGA demon. Hey, it's okay for Donald Trump to lie to me, but I don't like it when my wife lied to me. Okay, Dave. You're in the middle. You're straddling the fence, and unfortunately, it's proof that you're possessed with the MAGA demon. Dave, I get this, Dave. I honestly believe you might be a great person, but when that MAGA demon gets to doing what it's doing with you today, it makes you actually look like the liar. Now that I think about it, Dave, you're the liar. You're the one possessed. You know what we got to do? Ladies and gentlemen, let's throw Dave into the lake of fire. Join me in giving him a round of, you guessed it, booze and shame. Bye, Dave. You're a liar, Dave.
Silence, you MAGA demon.
Dave, you are the liar. That's how this goes. All right. We got to keep on going. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. We really got, oh my goodness. Good morning, my brother. Union Gang. How are you doing, my good friend? Union Gang, ladies and gentlemen. Hey!
Kamala Harris, she was on her job last night, baby. She
was.
Tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs. One of those black jobs. Black jobs. Black jobs. Those black jobs. One of those black. Tell him that the job might be one
Oh my God, she cooks, bro. Man, she cooks, bro.
Hey, that hit.
Black job.
Hey.
Tell him that the job might be one of those black jobs.
I'm telling you, she came through. She destroyed bro in ways he couldn't even comprehend he was being destroyed.
Talk to him.
For a millisecond, I was like, man, I almost feel bad for Orange Jesus. Almost. My God, how she baited him.
Yeah.
She baited him. This fool was talking about people eating cats and dogs, man, on national TV. Complete meltdown from reality.
Yeah.
My God, man, we was crying laughing when we was watching it, man. I was like, this can't be real, man. It's like she cooked him so bad, bro start cooking himself. He started, I can cook myself better. I can cook myself better. He completely went off unhinged, just like, man, she called it.
Wow.
She said he was going to lie, he was going to go back to the immigration issue, and he went back time and time again. He kept he never could answer one question the entire night.
Wow.
It was always just like a ping pong ball of craziness.
Wow.
And that just lets you know that nobody in their right mind can still be supporting this dude at this point. I mean,
None.
he can't run lemonade stand.
Yeah.
This man can't run a lemonade stand. He getting laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they was crying, laughing. They was crying, laughing statesides. You got out here and just completely winged it. You can see this boy just woke up and was like, I'm ready.
Thank you, Myra. Yes.
He had no clue. Man, I was like, why would he go on the debate stage with her? She gonna destroy this dude.
Lord have mercy.
She really, man.
What do you think about her statement when she said the military generals say he's a disgrace? You caught that? What do you think about that part?
We were crying, laughing. It's a fact. We all knew he was a disgrace. Right, but the fact she said it to his face, man. Oh my God, it was so good. Hey, every time she was saying it, I was that bad boy like, finish him. Yep, straight out Chicago, right? Every time I was like, my God, she said this man's a disgrace to his face, bro. And he was just melting down. He'll melt down. Oh, I have the bigger crowd sizes. No one going to her show. They're not even going to. She's paying people. She's paying people to be there.
Lord!
And then the fool said, I took a headshot. Now I almost took a headshot, man.
Yeah.
He was completely melting down, man. Complete and utter destruction.
Wow.
Kamala Harris gave a master class on how to utterly destroy your opponent on stage.
Yeah.
How to completely humiliate this dude.
Yeah.
Even Fox News was like, he didn't have a good night.
Wow. Lord have mercy.
God. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful watching her go to work. And that's why I tell you, this man should be nowhere near power. Nowhere near power in this country, man. Nowhere near power with the batshit but the craziest running around his head right now. Wow. Right? I mean, it's just the things that he said. I was like, man, just let him cook. I didn't even mind him interrupting her because I knew it was going to be some more craziness. Every time he would pour more gasoline on himself and light the flame so I can cook myself better, bro. This is how you cook yourself. This is how you cook yourself right here. I'm going to show you how to cook people. You're not going to cook me. I'm going to cook me.
Wow. Why do his supporters still think he won then? What's the issue? I mean, he goes to the spin room and he puts up those fake results. You saw all of that stuff he did?
Yes. Because, it's a chosen one, right? And so in a cult, right, can you really help them out? That's the issue. They still locked in. So they won't hold on to anything. I thought they would say, well, hey, at least he used her line against her. I'm speaking, right? Like you say, speaking. That was like his one clap back that I had a chuckle. I was like, okay, he's trying to use her line. But it was a complete rout. It wasn't even close, man. I mean, at every point, she utterly destroyed him, He couldn't even make eye contact with her.
I know, he was like,
make eye contact. From the time he shook her hand and went back, she was on that board like, he could not make eye contact with her.
And she was really looking at him. She was really looking at him. Right? Like, I'm not scared of you. You know how she was saying, trust me when I tell you, I know his type? We saw all of that last night.
Yes. She really took notes in real time, destroyed this boy in real time, laid out a master class of how, not only how to destroy your opponent, but also how to lead the country. Right? Wow. And she went right back to showing the vision for America. If you look at the end statements, he for the apocalypse, and she's for a progressive future for the country. So it's like, come on, it's night and day, man. I've never seen anybody get destroyed like that in a presidential debate ever. In my half a century being here, I've never seen anybody just totally get cooked. I've seen people getting beat, but it was a total beatdown.
It was
a mother of all beatdowns.
What do you think about one of the analysts? I think it was on CNN. I forgot what his name was. I forget, but he said something along the lines, I didn't think there would be a debate worse than Biden's debate, but after watching the debate yesterday, Trump's debate with Kamala was worse than Biden's. What do you think about that?
I don't really mess with CNN much, but of course, like I said, the issue with Trump was he was totally unhinged. He could not, and the problem is she was obviously baiting the dude, but he couldn't stop. He could not stop taking the bait. If he just would have stayed on point, every time she took it, listen, she hurt his feelings when we talked about how people walked out. That's when he became unhinged. When she said people was walking out on his crowd sizes and stuff, at that moment, it fell apart for him. At that moment, it was all about, people eating cats and dogs and anything. He was just like, you could see he was hurt.
Wow.
She cut him right in the field.
She hurt him?
Yeah, oh man, she humiliated that dude. It was humiliation. And there's no way, the last guy talking about, there's no way he get back when I say to her again. Because he don't want that type of beat down, man.
But she invited him. Doesn't the invitation for a second debate mean she lost?
Nah, man, listen. Hey, Ray Charles could see he got destroyed. Right? Ray Charles could smell the embers and the burning flesh, man. She put that boy in the pot and just cooked him like gumbo. And then he was like, well, hold on, man. You got to add some okra. You got to add some other stuff. My boy said he'd be talking
Granny
about.
D, thank you for the subscription. Yes.
It was a complete shutout, in my opinion, man. If you talk about the football game, it was a shutout.
Wow.
Shutout, man. She caught the intersection run back, right? Picked off. They never caught it. He never got any points on the board, man. It was a complete rout. And I was rooting for her to do it, but watching her in real time, I knew the problem with Trump is, he could play games with Hillary. He could play games with Biden. But this woman, look how she destroyed people, even in the Senate hearings.
Wow.
Right? This woman is calculating. She knows what she's doing, man. She's been here. She's been doing this for 34, years. He got 34 felonies.
Woo!
It was a perfect setup. The prosecutor versus the felon. And she laid out a case for the world to see of why Trump should be nowhere near power. Wow. And anybody who protect him should be nowhere near power. Because it was just crazy. Then you watched him just unravel.
Yeah.
The man just unraveled. That's why I was like, man, more popcorn. More popcorn. Every time he cut her off, I was like, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know.
Man. It was amazing.
So everyone that's came up so far is acknowledging Kamala win. We've had a few come up here and they were lying and committing technical fouls, so their results, they go to Kamala as well. So far everyone's confirming Kamala won yesterday. Wow.
That's true. His nose was actually running. Have you seen the sniffles, man?
He
actually started to sniffle, man, because she cooked that bro. Man, it was just so one-sided.
Wow.
And no matter what, guys, we got to do our part. She cooked, bro. We got to show up to the polls.
Yeah.
We need to get 100 million voters for that woman.
We will.
100 million voters and make her the first Madam President in history.
Let's go! All right. Well, listen, thank you, brother Union Gang. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow Union Gang. Check him out. He's cooking as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this show is all about, getting the truth out. Let's give him a round of applause. No lies detected. My, oh my, look at the time. Oh my goodness, let's try to get a few more panelists. Oh my goodness, Ange, you had something you wanted to say real quickly? I see you
real
came.
quick. Zeus, my daughter's at lunch right now. She's 14 years old. I just got to show you this. Hold on. She just sent me a text.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I just got to show you what we're dealing with, you guys. Can you read that?
The colors don't run, they reload. This is what's happening at her school?
This is what these kids are seeing at school. This is a problem. Y'all just want to ignore.
Send them home.
We'll talk about Georgia because it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is you Trump supporters right here. This is what you're teaching your children. This is a freaking 14-year-old sitting next to my daughter at high school, and you tell us not to worry. This is disgusting. Y'all are disgusting that this is what I'm serious, Zeus. This is disgusting. She just sent this to me while I was watching you. Mom, look at this. These are Trump supporters running around with T-shirts like that. You know, I just can't. And then you got Melania. She's got questions now because her husband, whatever, I won't even go there, but now they're all concerned, right, about him because he allegedly was pew-pewed at. But we don't care about children in school. We are told that they're safe. No, they're not. This is what our kids are dealing with.
Sick.
That's all I want to say.
All right, Ange. Thank you for
this is happening. This is disgusting.
Well, you need to. You're welcome. You're welcome. See, this is the nonsense that is really at the core. That's why I say I don't want to talk to you Trump supporters about crime. No, I want to talk to you about your children and are you raising them to be productive citizens? Other than that, don't talk to me about nobody else's kids, all right? Thank you, Ange, all right? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's try to get through these next panelists as quick as possible because Zeus has to get up out of here, all right? Good morning, Shay.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Wow.
It's a good day in the kingdom, I have to say.
No, she was not wearing an earpiece. Stop the lies. Sorry, Shay.
Yeah, I was actually going to cover that. It's so ridiculous how desperate they are right now. They're talking about, he debated 3 people, because the moderators fact-checked him. They had to fact-check him. They had to. Thank God they did, because that's where CNN went wrong. I mean, the man said that people are executing their babies after birth. I'm sorry, you're getting fact-checked on that BS. The man said that there are Haitians eating animals. Sorry, had to be fact-checked on that. So miss me with the BS. She did not get up there and blatantly lie about anything or spread propaganda at all. So that's exactly why she did not get fact-checked.
Thank you.
Enough is enough. Thank God for David Muir saying, whoa, hold on. Because it's dangerous and crazy crap he kept spewing. So it wasn't a policy thing. It wasn't fact-checked on anything like that. He was fact-checked on absolutely spewing nonsense. And that's the right thing to do. So
it would have been dangerous for people to walk away from that debate believing the things Donald Trump was saying. Thank you, Shay.
Exactly. So the recorded lies and tallies last night were 33 Trump, 1 Kamala Harris. 33
wow.
Outright lies from Donald Trump in an hour and a half, which is about what he did during Biden's. Now, Biden had, I think, 7 or 8. Yeah. Kamala Harris had 1.
And that tracks with the 30,000 lie rate he was doing, right? When he was lying while he was president. It tracks with that, right? I mean, in terms of the frequency. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love how she stood there and just said, I just want to warn you, he's going to lie. He's going to lie all night. It's exactly what she did. I thought she did well. There were a few things I would have loved for her to, correct him on. But one of the things, like the whole thing about him attacking Biden, like he's not even alive. He's on the beach all the time. He got thrown out. He hates her. Like all this stupid rhetoric. And here they are standing next to each other in New York City right now at the 9/11 memorial. So Biden's there. Kamala's there. Trump is actually there for the first time in forever.
Yeah.
JD Vance is there. Standing Giuliani's there. Bloomberg's there. So they're all right there hanging
Rudy
out.
is there.
Rudy's there too. Yeah.
Rudy, Tootie, Dirty, and the Tootie.
He's standing there. because he was once a sort of a good man, right? He was the mayor during that time, and he handled things pretty well. But he's gone down.
But once he drank that Kool-Aid, though,
he's ruined his life. He's going bankrupt. Like, it's insane. But she absolutely showed up. The earpiece, that's just nonsense. I think those are what they called, I think they were Tiffany pearl earrings or something.
Okay.
She's worn them before, by the way. So unless she's worn them, give me a break, guys. You're just so desperate when you spread such nonsense. She had an earpiece, and now they're pushing that she got the questions beforehand. Oh, stop.
Yeah, stop it.
Everything they can to say he didn't lose. It was rigged. It was rigged.
He's been in more debates than her. He should have definitely demonstrated he had experience. He's been the president before. He should have demonstrated he had experience. But like you said, Shay, he took the bait. Crowd size, like Obama called him out on it.
Love that. I love that. She absolutely knew how to get him upset, and she did. And I just thought that was great. Went after him for his racism, his history of racism. That was beautiful, taking him down on that. No, it was good. It was a good night. Now you know. And she also talked policy. He never discussed policy, not one iota. The world is falling apart. The country's falling apart. Everything's horrible. That's all he does. And like she said, this is where she honed it in. I'll stop here. She honed it in. She stayed on track to say, here is the polar opposite.
Yeah.
You got someone talking death and destruction and negativity all the time, where I am here to say we are moving forward. We're going to work on things together. We are in a positive movement. We are not going back. And I thought she did a really good job. He couldn't get her off of that. She stayed on track of saying, here we are, polar opposites.
Thank you.
Old versus young, prosecutor versus felon.
Thank you.
Positive versus negative, progressive versus going backwards. I thought she did a great job. That's what she should have done, and she stuck to it. But that's it, my friend. Yay, good job,
all right,
friend. All right, everybody.
All right, ladies.
In the kingdom, everyone.
Let's give it up to the beautiful Shay. No lies detected. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. We're dealing with it, ladies and gentlemen. It's crunch time. Oh, my God. Look at all these amazing people that I would love to speak to and talk to, all right? We got so many that we need to talk to, though. Good morning, Straight Facts. Welcome. I'm all right. Just another day in the kingdom, tending to the affairs as usual.
All right. Well, I just wanted to bring this. I can't see it. Hold on.
I can see it. I can see it. Are you gonna do something different with it?
Let me get the other one in. I'm just gonna use the other one. Y'all can see enough of it to see what I'm talking about. Y'all was that kind of live. Y'all see that my girl kind of lied them and she took her a shot. Y'all see that right there. He does a peace sign. But wait a
minute. Are you there? Are you there? Wait a second. Where did you go, Straight?
Didn't do a good job. I think both of them didn't do a good job. But let me tell you something. I am going to debunk that right away. I know you only got that much time. That's why I'm talking a little fast. So y'all listen.
We got you.
If I'm talking fast, you just listen too slow. So just listen. So I'm getting ready to play this real quick. This is just a little, Fox News talking about the debate. Is that okay with you, Zeus?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Show Straight back some love.
All right, ready? Come on, let's hear it.
Let's go.
Vice President Harris was clearly well prepared, practiced on the offensive much of the night. Former President Trump did take a lot of the bait that she threw out.
Make no mistake about it, Trump had a bad night. He rose to the bait repeatedly when she did something I'm sure his advisors had begged him not to do. And we heard so many of the old grievances that we'd long thought that Trump had learned were not winners politically. And there they all were. Talking about how he didn't lose the election and all that. I mean, so my sense is that she came out of this in pretty good shape. But for tonight, at least, this was pretty much her night.
You're saying she had a good night?
I'm saying she certainly did.
This has to be thought of by supporters of Donald Trump and people in that campaign as a disappointment. I got reaction from Republican friends. The two common things were train wreck and he needs this to end. She conveyed the calm. She conveyed a preparation. She was tenacious on Russia. She had clarity about the future of the country. He was a little too gloomy, I thought. And when asked, I saw around the table, I've never heard Donald Trump not be definitive about a set of plans. He said, I have concepts of a plan.
Sad.
6 days from an election. You've been president before. He's got to recover from this. This was rough. This was pretty intense at times. She started off shaky. She regained her footing. You know, you watch this thing, if you're a Democrat, you're like, oh, she did a great job. If you're Republican, you look at this, you're like, that's Donald Trump. He had some moments with...
I'm hitting that shit right. Well, excuse me, that stuff right away. Because we all know you ain't got that much time. But let me tell you something about Lady Luck. Lady Luck came in here and told a whole ass lie. Y'all catch it? She said that she got fired because she didn't take the motherfucker, excuse me, the shot.
Yeah.
She didn't take the shot because she didn't want to go with the vaccine that she know her daddy invented. Listen, you know, warp speed, you know, that's the reason why she's doing that. Because she lost her job, y'all.
Oh.
Right away. If you didn't take the jab, you lost your job.
Oh.
Really quick. And let me tell you something else. When she came across that stage and she shook his hand from the very couple to 2 seconds of the debate.
Kamala Harris. That's what she did.
Kamala Harris. That was a boss move, baby. That was a boss move. Let me tell you something, Kingdom. He's ready because Kamala Harris will be your president. And the fact that Taylor Swift endorsed her right after the fact.
Yeah.
That just did exactly what it needed to do. Baby, MAGA. I know y'all mad today. Go ahead on and continue crying because I will be collecting them tears all day and I'm going to be spraying these Russian rock roaches up out of here too. Get your butt on up out of here. We don't got time for it. We got an election to win, and once we win this election, we got some Senate seats to place.
Yes.
Straight facts.
Thank you.
No breaks. Y'all have a good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful straight facts, no lies detective. Lord have mercy. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Good morning, my good friend Jess. How are you doing? All right.
Hey. Okay, so I got a few things. Let's see here. So those headphones, quote unquote, that the conspiracy is going on, it's Tiffany Hardware double hinged earrings.
Oh, okay? Tiny Tank Top Tim Tom. You know, Tiny Tank Top Tim Tom was in the comments begging me.
Oh, Tom can gargle.
How much do those cost? How much do those cost, if you don't mind?
Oh, quite a bit.
Oh, Tiny Tank Top Tim Tom, you won't ever own a pair. All right, thank you, Jess, for letting us know that.
And then I got, sorry, my son is distracting right now.
We'll work with it. That's all right. Being a parent is first. All right, I get it, but thank you for.
So she cooked Trump. She baited him more than a fishing lure, and he fell every single time. The way she said, your crowd sizes, I implore you to watch a Trump rally because he is not going to talk about your hopes, dreams, and desires. And he came unglued. Oh my goodness. They're eating the cats and dogs. And you want to know something? That video that they're talking about floating around? I watched that video like 3-4 times. And I'm over here like, where did she admit to eating the kitty cat? She did say she unalived the cat. And there was a speculation about mental health issues. But there was nothing about her even being Haitian. Did y'all read that? It's so disrespectful, xenophobic, and nasty that y'all can't even dig a little bit deeper.
Well, they're jealous, Jess, because they've never eaten cat before. I mean, a lot of these guys are incels, if you know what I mean. But we got to keep it clean. Please continue.
And lady, look, I just got a question. So if Trump was in office in 2011, I mean, he's had more than enough time to be president. So he can't run again. He's had his 2 terms. He can't run again.
Tell him.
Why is he here?
Yeah, tell him. Why is he?
Oh my God. It's insane.
Tell him, Jess.
Can remember. And then she said she did, in fact, say that she lost her job. So did you lose your job and get it back? Or did you just stay there working the entire time, got laid off? The people have questions, and we really, really need to know.
She just lies like her daddy. You know, she didn't even know what administration she was thriving under.
Exactly. And another thing about the vaccine, he wanted to talk about how Trump should be commended for how he handled the pandemic and this and that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, It says right here that actually Germany funded the development of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine and not the U.S. Operation Warp Speed. Because Pfizer has actually been working with a company called BioNTech, and it's credited for contributing to the messenger RNA technology, which prompts the body to make a key protein from the virus, creating an immune response.
Oh, more facts.
And look up on Germany about that. But your daddy really did nothing but make a mockery of our country. And it's so funny that we saw in real time the stark contrast of dark and light.
Yep.
She may have been a little bit spicy, and you know what? That's what I wanted to see. That's what we all wanted to see from Joe Biden in the first debate.
Yep.
We got it here.
Thank you.
And if anyone is still undecided, they shouldn't be.
But
I know you got other stuff to do, and I just wanted to come up here and debunk those headphone things. And I wanted to talk about Germany funding.
You did an excellent job.
Because I actually just found that out, so I wanted to share that.
Thank you. Well, thank you. So you agree Kamala won yesterday?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It wasn't even close.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone that's came in the box has admitted Vice President Kamala Harris won. It was a sweep. It was a knockout. All right. Let me bring up my last and final guest, Miss Morningstar. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I do got to get up out of here. All right. So sorry I got to do this. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you doing?
Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Zeus. Good morning. I'm doing wonderful. How you doing?
I'm all right. You know, what a wonderful day in the kingdom. We all seem to be on the same page.
Beautiful day in the kingdom. And what a wonderful day for our VP, Kamala Harris. She did an amazing job last night.
Wow.
She did everything that I expected her to do. She came in, she stood 10 toes down on business. She went up to him, she gave him that firm handshake and said, "My name is Kamala." Harris.
Right.
And did you see him get a little nervous, Zeus? He was like, oh, I'm Donald.
Yeah.
He got a little nervous, right?
Because he thought he was going to be, the big man on the block, but he found out he was the little man on the corner. Little man on the corner. That's who he was.
Exactly. And that's where it started, Zeus. And the fact that she came in and she just went on and, when that economy question came up, she went right into it. What her plan is, you know what I'm saying? She's going to lower house costs for provide historical $25,000 on down payments for people, first time buyers. She's going to help first time parents with a $6,000 child credit, which is going to help a lot of people who just, having babies is expensive.
Absolutely.
She went directly into it about the price gouging these grocery stores are doing, these gas stations, all these corporations. She went right into
right in on them.
Is when they say there's no policy. There's policy. She went right into her policies and plans while we had the other guy over there, the big baby, the
man to her right. It was the man to her right. Yeah.
Crying over there. He's scowling at the camera. He's looking at the moderators. Yeah, he's leaning in, because he got those lips.
He got to keep he got these blockers up mentally. Just whatever you do, don't look at her.
He got to keep his balance. Exactly. Went right in on him. And I am so proud of her because she did exactly what we needed her to do.
So she won.
Laid it out. Oh yeah, she won, hands down.
Thank you.
Down.
Everyone.
No winner.
Thank you.
No winner with him, at least, We know she won.
Thank you.
And he knows she won.
Yeah.
And guess what? He won't debate her again. He won't.
He if he know what's good for him, he'll stick to doing what he's been doing, which is hiding in Mar-a-Lago. That's all he should be doing.
And lying, like he always does.
Lying to his supporters, and taking their money. That's all he's good at.
Let me tell you a highlight for me with her, though. She told them in the very beginning, he's going to lie. So I'm telling y'all now, he's going to lie. And what did he do? He went on in lying, even when he lied about he lied about her meeting Putin.
Yep.
She never met Putin. She don't know that short man.
Yep.
She never met him a day in her life. And when she went and talked to what his name was, Zelensky. She talked to him because he's an ally, and her job was to go ahead and let him know what Russia was planning to do and give them the warning. Because guess who started the war?
What's
the
that?
ones who started the war was the Russians. They invaded Ukraine. It wasn't vice versa. So when she went to have that conversation that was her job, not to stop or negotiate. What's she negotiating with Putin for? He's a fucking, he's a terrorist.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Keep it clean.
But at the end of the day, he won, and that's it.
She won. At the end of the day, yes. All right. Well, listen, Miss Morning Star. All right. Well, thank you so much for your perspective. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful Miss Morning Star. No lies detected. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. What a wonderful show we've had today. Everybody that has came up has acknowledged in one way or another Kamala Harris won. And even the MAGA folks that tried to say Donald Trump won, they didn't even know what they were talking about. They're just holding on to dear life. All right? So you all deserve a round of applause. All right. I will be back tomorrow. Well, first of all, let me finish this up. I want to give a special round of applause also to all the gifters, all the subscribers, to the moderators and the panelists. You've all done an amazing job helping to make this show exciting, engaging, and entertaining. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, even Fox is saying that she won. I also want to give our final round of booze and shame and send the rest of these MAGA demons that are still in the live. Let's send them all to the lake of fire, all right? We're going to give this final round of booze and shame to these Zeus haters, these MAGA demons. And they're not just my haters, they're your haters. They get on this app day in and day out and promote misinformation and disinformation on behalf of Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin. All right? And we caught them because the recent indictment that has came out, you got these right-wing social media creators literally getting paid to push their propaganda. All right? These are MAGA demons. All right? These same people will push evil, misogyny, bigotry, xenophobia, racism, just all forms of criminality and corruption on behalf of their orange cult leader, Donald J. Trump. Trust me when I tell you this, folks. These folks are the worst of the worst, and they truly are the scum of the earth. Let's give them our final round of, you guessed it, booze and shame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care and stay safe. Oh, by the way, this is my backup account. I will be on my main account tomorrow, all right? And this is my main account, so make sure you all follow. Hold on. Make sure you all follow this account, all right? And I'll see you all tomorrow, same Zeus time, same Zeus channel. I'll be on this account tomorrow, all right? I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Stay safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Most handsome in the kingdom.
And I really am the most handsome. Follow this account, please. Zeus will be there. All right? But you know what? We rocked out on the backup, all right? Thank you, everyone.
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking
Tiny
like
takes out Tim Tom. Knock it off.
Stare when I'm looking like Zeus.
I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow. Kamala Harris won the debate yesterday, according to everyone that attended this live. So it's non-debatable. Snuggles, I saw you crying yesterday, bro. It was so funny, Snuggles. You were in your live right after the debate with all of your little minions, or I don't want to call them minions because that belongs to Zeus. Your followers. And you were actually letting those tears come out of your eyes, trying to explain to them how Kamala Harris beat the brakes off of your cult leader. It's a sad situation for you, Snuggles. You should delete the app immediately. We don't want you on TikTok anymore, Snuggles. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much, seriously. Follow this account. Alright, I will be on the main account tomorrow. Oh, Dark Scorpio.
You know I'm so handsome. That's why they call me
Ricky. Yes, thank you, Ricky. You always do that, man. I appreciate all the support. Seriously, Miss Cam, thank you. Don't be playing with my mood when I'm grooving like Zeus. Yes. Oh my God, Angel, Biggie, classified. All right. Cena, we achieved our goal. say you wanted facts, well, I'm living proof. I've been waiting for it. Hey, let's go bounce. I would love to talk to all of you, but the shows are just not long enough, all right? But please get on out there. Keep supporting Kamala Harris and the Democrats. We got to take the House, we got to take the Senate, and you know we got to take the presidency, all right? Thank you, Twisted. I love that, all right? Thank you so much, Lady Rima. Appreciate it. Playing hating on the God, Lisa Salas. All right, good. Thank you.
Catching all these snakes like a mongoose. These ladies love me, yeah, I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move.
Thank you, Dina Smith. Wow, look at that. Thank you so much, Ann. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Make sure you're following this account. I will be on this account tomorrow, alright? That's my main account, alright? Yes, it's still the same Zeus. Don't worry. We won't water down the product. Alright.
Yeah, you know about me. I like to get wild.
Insane asylums. You know, they go crazy when I say the late, great Hannibal Lecter. Okay, they say, why would you mention Hannibal Lecter? He must be cognitively in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
No, these are real stories.
These are.
Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs.
Hey!
Insane asylums. Jack Smith. Insane asylum. Jack Smith. Insane asylum. Jack Smith. Jack Smith. Insane asylum. Jack Smith. Insane asylum. Jack Smith. Insane asylum. Jack Smith. Jack Smith. I've named him Deranged Jack Smith. I wonder what his name used to be. Jack Smith. It sounds so innocent, doesn't it? Jack Smith. What's his name? Jack Smith. He's a very nice man. He's a behind-the-scenes guy, but his record is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
He does political hit jobs.
Yeah, right.
You don't mind if I go off teleprompter for a second, do you?
All right. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What do we want to end this with? Let's go.
In many ways, on behalf of everyone whose story could only be written in the greatest nation
I got you, Tiny Tank Top
earth.
Tim. Tom, relax.
I accept your nomination to be President of the United States of America. I promise to be a president for all Americans. You can always trust me to put country above party and self.
Thank you.
To hold sacred America's fundamental principles, from the rule of law to free and fair elections to the peaceful transfer of power.
Yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your morning. I am out of